Hi, here's my vlog for the 29th of December 2021, Wednesday. I don't know what day of the week it is. Missed my video for yesterday. I just basically passed out. I drank. I wanted to drink because I was like, ooh, I think I got excited about what I'm up to. When I get excited about what I'm building, I feel like I want to party. And I got 6 of these dollar shooters. It was like $7.50 after taxes, but I just wanted to see what it was like to get that many, and that's a good amount. I felt great. I mean, I was like buzzed. I felt great. So, just the little vodkas. So I was working, and I think I was watching movies while I was working. That's what I did. And so I didn't get that much done yesterday. Yesterday was kind of like another like party day because it's like holidays. So cutting into my productivity, I was predicting I'd be done with a Servian wall by the end of the year. But I still think I can do it. I have 2 more days. I have tomorrow, which is technically today because it's like 3:30 in the morning now on the 30th. And then the next day after that. And so, yeah, after 2 more full days, by the end of my 31st day, like early in the morning on the 1st, I'm hoping that maybe I can have be done with the Servian wall. I got bogged up with the pedestals of the columns. Took a while, but I finished those today. There were and I didn't even count them. I have to like type in the numbers of the last 100 or so. It was like 2,200 or something. And that's like not including the Trans-Tiberium. There's a version of the Servian wall that is on the other side of the river. And that's actually right now what I'm doing. I'm putting the people on those because I think, I put the people on all the wall, at least the ones I don't have to renovate. And then, now I'm kind of started on the Trans-Tiberium of the people on all the towers. But I skipped a bunch of towers because when I placed them, I just placed them off of the tracing of these long straight segments. But the way that the hills are is that they're jaggedy, and there's these like parts that poke out, and the parts that poke out need to be under the tower, otherwise it won't look right to me. So I have to move them around and stuff. So that's the thing that I kind of forgot. It's going to take a while. So that'll part of why you need another full days after this, because tomorrow, like when I get up, because I think I'm done for the day. Before I did this video, I felt like really like groggy. I kind of felt a little bit, it's like starting to get groggy. So that's a great time to sleep. Of course, if I have any insomnia, I'll just start working again. But I think I'll sleep fine. I think I got up a little bit late today. I can't remember the time though, but when I get up tomorrow, I'm going to go around the thing and fix all of the towers and locations for everything. I think I even have to fix the location of the wall on one section, and that'll take a while because I have to adjust everything, and then once I'm done with that, I can then do the roof, do the walkway, and then height and everything, and make everything proper height, and then cut away the extra pillars, because I went the wrong way a few times with the pillars. And then I'm done. So over the next 2 days. So it's 2 more days. So what will I do tomorrow? What will I accomplish tomorrow? Maybe the locations of everything, and then I'll do the heights and the walkway. Tomorrow. Google Earth is interesting how like you have to make the ones that touch the ground balance with the ones that don't touch the ground, because it kind of works different rules. The ones that touch the ground have flat top. Ones that don't go along with the undulation, so you kind of have to have it like, so it doesn't stick through it, but it hovers over it, but not too high above. So yeah, it's like a balance. So anyway, oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I watched a bunch yesterday while I'm working. Like I'm looking at the screen, then I'm looking off the side working. But and then I was watching Twilight. I watched Twilight yesterday, and then part of one today, and then another movie. This Is the Night. But then we saw Fool's Gold with Kirsten. Yeah, but I was on my other spring. The thing that I'm doing is listening to Plenty. Plenty is like totally riveting, the most interesting thing ever. I love it. Like I'm paying attention to it and like all over it, and it's great. So I want to listen to the whole thing. It's 3,300 pages long. So after I do that book, yeah, I should get into another one. I was trying to start with Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. I should do that one from beginning to end because it's 8,000 pages. But maybe I'll do another one first. Maybe I'll do Livy. Maybe now's the time to do Livy. I think it is. There's a lot to Google Earth with playing. Like, like the really interesting thing, proving the world is round and from the smoke screen. And I want to Google Earth that and everything else that I mentioned. So, plus I kind of have to fix it because I did a batch edit that screwed everything up on my site. This is when I wasn't paying attention years ago and took all the numbers away from something like miles away from it. So, because he has a bunch of examples how far it is from different places. Anyway, yeah, so I had to buy a bunch of lighters. 3 lighters and an energy drink was like $12. And then, yeah. Oh, and then I went back there today for a pizza. But then I was thinking about getting an energy drink, but then instead I got 89-cent like Powerade, which are good. I need to start getting those more because they're so cheap and they're tasty. Perfect thing to drink while you're eating something. Anyway, so by tomorrow, yeah, hopefully I'll be still encouraged, thinking that I'll be done with Servian wall by the end of the year. But the thing that I want to do after this is this Vespasian wall. People don't know what the Vespasian wall is, but that's the interesting wall that people should know about. Everybody knows about the Aurelian wall because you can still see it. And then you hear about the Servian wall because they know where it was, but you also know where the Vespasian wall is, or the wall that Pliny mentioned. I call it the Vespasian wall because Vespasian was the king when Pliny wrote, but he said where it was, so I think I want to go ahead and try to build it. That's the next project. That'll be cool. It'll be a great like metric I have to average to find out what it's going to look like, because I have the size of the 3 walls, right? So I would have the size of the Vespasian wall, and then I also know for the year, like when Pliny wrote, and I also know the population that year, and I also know the ratios for everything. So I plug it all in and try to make it match with everything else. So yeah, it's interesting. It's like the ultimate map, like puzzle, the ultimate puzzle to put together. So, yeah, it's a lot of time. Hopefully it won't take that much. Like maybe I can be done like halfway through next year or something. Anyways, by tomorrow, hopefully I'll be talking about how I still think I'll be done by the end of the year, and I'll be saying how I finished all the adjustments. That'd be cool if I could do that tomorrow. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.